Welcome to Professor Stephanie's YouTube channel, 40 Plus and Being Single Again. So recently I became single and decided to try what's called online dating with Plenty of Fish and Tinder. And my profile read boyfriend applications being accepted. And let me tell you, I received an abundance of applications, well over 1,000. But I can tell you that I rejected probably 950 for a multitude of reasons, good reasons I might add, and so I'm going to share some of that with you today. But first I want to thank all the applicants that applied and were rejected, and all of those who actually got a first date but never really got a second date. No one ever made it to a second date. So what this channel will do, will tell you a little bit about me and who I am and what I do and what I'm here to offer you. So here's the deal. I like to travel. I like to dine out. I like LSU football. I like playing trivia. I like watching UFC. I like seeing art. I like wine strolls. I actually play fantasy football and won this last season. I like all that stuff just like every other woman does our age. The real deal is I'm a straight shooter kind of gal. So if you have a girlfriend, if you have baggage, if you like to sleep with your neighbor or your gym partner, if you lie, you can't return my calls the same day, if you're too busy for me, if you didn't get the message, if you want to date 12 women at one time, 12 women, really? If you smoke, if you can't pronounce 3-syllable words, if you have what I call an F buddy, if you aren't at least a little bit educated and your intellect can vaguely resemble mine, if you don't know who the president is, if you're not willing to pay for some of our dates, really, do I really have to say you need to pay for some of the dates, especially for a glass of wine for $3.50 on February 28th? You know who you are. If you have to get your guy approval to whether or not you're going to go out with someone, that's not a good thing, you guys. Okay? So if you want to know more about being successful in online dating, then pay attention. Now, this video, or this teachlet I'd like to call it, it's a little harsh. It's a little harsh because it has to be. You see, I'm really a down-to-earth, fun-loving woman with morals and integrity and character, and I'm a professional, and I could go on and on. But somehow, some way, it always gets messed up. And I'm a highly intelligent woman. So if you think you're going to pull a fast one on me or anyone else, it won't happen. Think again, okay? So I want to tell you that a lot of people believe that if he has a 6-figure salary or he's got this awesome smoking bod and he's this GQ kind of guy, that he's at the top of lists for women. Not all women, you guys. Some of us actually have standards, okay? The best standard he could possibly have is that he has a good personality and a great sense of humor. So looks are going to gain our attention, but remember, personality and sense of humor will maintain it, okay? He needs to be a Southern gentleman, and he always needs to follow the golden rule. If you don't know what the golden rule is, shame on you. Now, let's talk about a few tips for online dating. Don't think that you can have a mutually exclusive relationship with a woman and be on Tinder and POF and Zoosk and Match.com. That's not how it works, you guys. You're not mutually exclusive with another person if you're on 18 different websites, whether you're hidden or deleted. Remember that. The next tip you need to remember is that if you show up for a meeting with a very nice individual and it's a fine dining restaurant and you pick up your menu and you're looking at your menu and she can see your fingernails. And your fingernails have 1/4 of an inch of oil and dirt. I think I just threw up in my mouth. Under your fingernails, more than likely, hear me out, more than likely, she's going to gather her belongings and tell you she has to go to the restroom. I'm telling you, I didn't go to the restroom. I went downstairs and I told the hostess to tell him I had an emergency. And I came home and cleaned my fingernails. Hygiene is very important for women. If you're not a man of good hygiene, more than likely you're not going to find a woman with very good standards. So please keep in mind, hygiene is very important. Most guys that I've had coffee with or a glass of wine with had really good pictures, but then they showed up. And their pictures are from 15 years ago when they were 30. If you're having difficulty with online dating and your pictures and your profile and what to write and getting traffic, make sure you email me today, because I'm more than happy to help you get the traffic that you need, get good current pictures up of yourself, and help you write a damn good profile to get you some traffic. Okay? Okay. And the last thing I want to tell you is that a woman's profile says you cannot smoke. She doesn't want to smell it. She doesn't want to taste it. And more importantly, she doesn't want it blown in her face. Come on, guys. She said no smoking. The last tip of the day will be, if her profile says she prefers them to be 5 feet and 5 feet 8 inches or taller, it doesn't matter if you're 5 feet 3 inches and you're a millionaire. It doesn't matter if you're 5 feet 3 inches and you look like Matthew McConaughey. She prefers 5 feet 8 inches or taller. Got it? All right, this is Professor Stephanie signing off. Don't forget to email me, and don't forget to come back tomorrow for episode 2. Why am I single? Have a great day, you guys. Peace, love, and happiness.